Hey everybody, this Sunday, October 19th, I'll be in Hanover, Maryland at the Hall at Live during my Come Together tour. Then next week, I'm coming all across Indiana, Gary on October 23rd, West Lafayette on October 24th, and Fort Wayne on October 25th, and Bloomington, October 26th. Get your tickets right now at tomsegura.com/tour.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Hi, what's everybody? Oh, this is my camera. I'm Christine. Tim is out touring, probably has a second family that he needs to support. But with me in his place is the fantastic Rob Iler. Everybody, welcome.
Wow. Thank you. You told me Tom was in rehab for eating disorder.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I didn't want to put it out there, but yes, he is.
People have noticed.
That he's
I have
lost
to say.
a lot.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was just him leading up to having an affair and abandoning me, because that's where my mind goes, because I'm mentally normal.
But he could do that fat. He has enough money where he could just be fat and fuck.
Oh, that's such a good point. But
yeah.
That's so true. But I've always heard that it's like when guys change their appearance and stuff, like that's the first step. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Give a shit. Yeah. But the good thing is he's just in rehab. Who cares? No, I don't care. I'll be single forever. Anyway, if Tom and I go Splitsville, I'm just gonna have more cats and dogs.
Yeah, well, you could live the life. We call it the lifestyle. The single lifestyle. Yeah, like how the swingers have the lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
I have the single lifestyle. We call it the lifestyle.
The lifestyle.
The lifestyle. Yeah, where you don't have to. Me and Annie were just talking about where you don't have to worry about other people's feelings.
That must be nice.
You don't have to meet people's friends and pretend to like them, which is the number
worst.
one worst part.
Do you think that's the worst part, or learning their like triggers and what makes them sad and what upsets them? And
no, because I could at least get into. Like I could find it interesting that someone's like crazy. But when your friend is an asshole and I'm supposed to be like, oh, they're so funny. Like, yeah, that's great that they're like loud and like annoying and drunk, and I think it's charming.
Yeah, it's so weird because I had an ex-boyfriend whose friends were just awful people, but he was a really good person. And I've always thought about that for years. Like, what was that guy doing with all these like dirtbags?
What do you think that is?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. Maybe he felt that he wasn't good enough to have good friends, or maybe just like the excitement of dirtbags. Oh. Because I don't know, dude. I don't know. Fucking let's call him.
Do you think that's why he was with you?
Well, I'm for sure mentally ill.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, should we? Thanks for being here and taking Tim's place, and this is gonna be fun because you really know the show. For those of you who don't know, Rob Iler is a mommy. That's how we connected in the first place many years ago. You like your mom's house. You listened to your mom's house. So
yeah, I moved to Austin.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a fan.
That's right.
This is true. Yeah.
Not today, pal.
But the real honor is that when you have to do a solo show, you call me, and when Tom has to do a solo show, he calls me. That's an honor.
Wow.
Like just having me on is one thing, but when you're like, oh man, we got to do this with no one. Can you come do this? I'm like, yeah, it's fucking, it's great. It's a true honor.
Because you're a soul mommy.
Yeah.
You're definitely a mommy by soul. Also, I don't know if you do know this, the fart mic has returned. So if you feel the need to fart, go ahead. Okay.
I'll try and muster one up. I had short ribs last night.
Well, there you go.
I'll try and
pump it up. All right.
Let's see what we could do.
Let's start with this beautiful opening. Beautiful.
A fat woman is the, equivalent of what a broke dude is.
Yeah, nice, mommy.
Timing.
Yeah, way to hit the post.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Yeah.
With Tom Segura,
Rob Iler,
and
Christina
now
Pazsitzky.
welcome to your mom's house.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. A fat woman. What does he say? Let's do it again. It's
A
so good.
fat woman is the, equivalent of what a broke dude is.
I mean, what do you think? It's not untrue. I hate to say this.
Yeah, I mean, because listen, what I think is they both have they could still both do well somehow out there. Like, broke guys do well, fat chicks
That's
do
true.
like they still somehow, they can pull.
Fat broads. Yeah,
Yeah.
but okay. Okay, this is a good topic. Let me go there. So I started working out at a gym, and I used to work out at a weightlifter's gym where there was like toothless men, guys missing limbs, like war veterans, and it was so fucking fun. Like I really liked it.
This is here?
Yeah. in Austin.
Wow.
It's like heavy metal and murals of like skulls and shit. And I was like the only lady there.
Wow.
And I was catching some looks, you know what I mean? I was
Right.
like, wow, I still got it. And now
Yeah.
I go
Look
to
at you
like
with your legs walking in here.
your legs and your teeth.
Yeah.
And now I go to like a hot girl gym where it's all like super nice older hot ladies, and they're all in their Lululemons, and they don't have to cover their bellies or their butts. And I'm like, oh, okay, now I see where I am in like the pecking order.
So it's
like,
no men allowed?
No, there are men there, but it's when I go, it's like hot, skinny, like ladies.
We
Do you
gotta
know what
talk
I mean?
after. I gotta figure out. I gotta hear where this is.
But the currency totally is, I feel like you go. So the point being, like, yeah, I could pull guys, but they're probably not, super duper if I'm like super husky, right?
I think social media has made people such assholes that, like, even if you're fat or broke or whatever, all you have to do is be like fucking cool and like understanding and not an asshole now.
true.
And I think you could do pretty well. Like, because when I was younger and everything, like I wanted a girl who was like, I would see my friends get a girlfriend who like wasn't very hot, but they were like, no, but she's the best. And I'd be like, what? Like, I didn't even get it. But now that I'm older, I'm like, all I want is a woman who's like, hey, you don't have to come to my friend's birthday with me. That's all I want to hear. Like, I don't care about anything else. If she's like, hey, I want a girl who hates going to things as much as I do. So she'll be like, hey, I have to go to this thing. You can stay home. That's all I want to hear.
But she can be fat.
How fat? Well, but it's. I'm just saying. Listen,
No fucking
I'm a lunatic, but there's she can do. But I'm not even like doing well, like as far as like for a woman. But like I think a woman can be fat and still do very well. Yeah.
That's interesting.
But how fat are we talking about here? Like just.
What's fat? I don't know, but that's the thing. The standards are so different. Here, have you ever heard what Karl Lagerfeld has to say on it?
hear
Naona,
it.
go ahead and play.
It'll be okay for women to be fat in the future,
I'm afraid, yes.
but not okay now.
No.
There he goes. Anyway, that's all he says. He's, quote, fat phobic by today's standards. But in like the early 2000s and before, he was like right on,
Listen, I think it's great to be fat. The only reason not to be fat is because you want to attract a mate. After that, it's like sometimes like I'll gain like a few pounds in the belly, and like I don't give a fuck. Like it's more so my face. Like I have the Irish round face that like if I gain 5 pounds, it looks like it all goes to my face.
Well, of course, look, nobody likes to be. I don't ever like to be overweight. But I will say, and I think that men behind closed doors, when they're being honest and they talk about their wives, they're like, dude, I just don't like it if she's fat. Am I right? Am I fucking, please?
I've never been married. I don't know. I don't know if you actually
been
just.
married either.
I don't know if you
But
just
you
like
know
love
what
your
I
wife or
mean.
whatever. Like if she gains some pounds, but I know like but listen, I think like. I don't know, if a girl's a little overweight, but she's fucking awesome.
That's
like I take
different.
that now that I'm 40. When I'm 20, it was like, no, I want hot and don't care if she's crazy. Where now I'm like, yeah, but I'm also in the camp of like, I wouldn't date someone who doesn't go to the gym, but that's not because I want you to be skinny. It's because I want you to get your fucking anger out somewhere else
And not
before
on you.
Just not at home. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
not,
that's a good
I
point.
want you to get that out. So like you're, like I'm way less likely to like argue after I leave the gym.
Oh, yeah. It completely balances your life out.
You have to get that out.
Yeah. See, I never cared about weight or muscularity with men.
Ooh.
Is that the word?
Wow.
I don't know. I never.
Sounds smart.
Yeah. I mean, I like these fucking homos, like these guys, these like fey
Like frail
weirdos.
looking guys.
Yeah, like Dave Gahan, like skinny, Peter Murphy, skinny, or just like.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
I know. I think I am a femboy. I think I might be gay man, woman. What am I? I don't know.
So it's slowly happening, even here where I live, where the sun is going to start cooling off and it's going to get a little bit colder. And I can't wait. Listen, if you go to Helix, take their quiz, where you say your sleeping position is, what your favorite sleeping temperature is, and if you sleep with somebody or solo. They have cooling mattress covers for hot sleepers, which huge fan of. And they have extra memory foam padding for side sleepers. Some of you are side sleepers. Who are you people? Helix also sells bed frames, pillows, sheets, and a ton of other bedding options. Basically, they've got you covered however you sleep and whatever your optimal sleeping conditions are. So go to helixsleep.com/YMH for 20% off site-wide. That's helixsleep.com/YMH for 20% off site-wide. helixsleep.com/YMH. Guys, enter the room dick first. Blue Chew isn't just a tablet, it's a cheat code for your crotch. Stronger, harder, longer lasting, like someone gave your downstairs a pep talk and a gym membership. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. I'm a huge fan. I take them every day, whether sex is on the table or not. I just want to be ready. I want someone to see it. That's why I take them, and I love it. Guys, this isn't about performance. This is about legacy, or third legacy. Give her group chat something to talk about. When you pipe her down, like really do it the way you were supposed to, she's going to tell her friends that you did it. And nothing makes you more of a legend than a little Blue Chew. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. We've got a special deal for our listeners. As always, get your first month of Blue Chew free. Just use the promo code YMH at checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to BlueChew.com for details and important safety information. And a huge thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
See, I used to like short Spanish girls with a little weight on them, like when I was younger. And then I started hanging out, like when I would go to clubs and hang out, and all these like guys in clubs, they liked girls who were skinnier, and that just became like the women who were around more. So I started leaning more towards that, even though like my true thing is like a little like short Spanish girl. Like that's how I was brought into this world.
Right.
Loving that. Yeah. But then you change.
See, and I my first sexual dream was about John Goodman. I was like 13 or 12, and I've always had a crush on John Goodman.
Wow.
And so when I met Tommy, he was heavier, and I was like, like it was a deeply rooted, like shameful, weird thing that I kind of liked. Husky gents.
I can just picture you calling your girlfriend after the first date and being like, God, he's like a young John Goodman. And they're like, what? You're like, yeah, I think I'm going to marry this guy.
Oh, I knew I was going to. I loved him. I just loved it.
Oh, wow. Look at John Goodman in 1962. Can you go to that one at Facebook? He looks like Ralph Macchio.
I know, he's so adorable.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wait,
Wait a
he
minute.
looks like who's
No,
the,
that's not
Elijah
him.
Wood.
That's Elijah
That's Elijah.
Wood.
Okay, yeah, that I was thinking that I was like, who's played Frodo? I was gonna say it looks like him. Yeah.
Frodo turned into John Goodman. That's so stupid.
Well, we got to see John Goodman as a kid now. Do we have that? What did he look like?
Oh, I bet he was adorable. Is John Goodman still alive? You know when people are Googling that for you, that's freaking bad.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cute. See? He's just so American and so like, he just seems like he'd protect you. And
You know, people who Google, is John Goodman still alive? It takes them like 10 minutes to Google it because they're the people who like loved Roseanne like 30 years ago. Now they're like, hold on, let me see. They're like, S?
Oh, I think people still secretly love the show Roseanne.
Oh, of course. I don't think it's a secret. Yeah.
Look at him. So handsome. The Big Lebowski. Come on. I don't know. I always liked heavier guys. Even growing up, my dad's fatter friends, I just like those old Hungarian guys with bellies. And to me, it's kind of like a like, I don't, like they're not so uptight. They're not so disciplined. Like they can enjoy life or something. Maybe that's Or they're just slobs, and maybe they're not afraid that I'm a slob. Maybe that's the truth to it, is that my standards get to be lowered, which is really the best part. I don't have to try so hard.
Yeah, they're not super anal about stuff.
Yeah, I would fucking really hate that. Now, speaking of dating, you're in the dating world. I've got some gals for you. Hold on.
Ooh, okay.
Let's take a look at these ladies. You tell me if any of these ring your bell. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Ashley Glendon, number 96336. I really want some fun and positive people to help pass my time. I love to laugh, and I have a spunky attitude. Don't be shy. Hit me up on jpay.com. Oh, wow. And big shout out to Prison Connect.
Can I tell you yes?
Yeah.
I'm a sucker. Listen, if I wasn't...
Oh, shit, sorry. Oh, no.
Oh.
Is it? It's still going. She gave you a body shot, dude.
Wow.
She gave you full fucking...
See, if I didn't know better, I'd be all in. But I know better. You know what I mean? Like, I know that this woman will try and, like, she'll come ruin my life and, like,
she'll ruin your life.
all that stuff. Yeah. But if I didn't know that, I'd be I'd be like, who is this angel?
Because you could meet her out in a bar or whatever in the street.
Yeah.
And
well,
she's like,
I can't.
hi.
But
yeah, not you.
Not me.
Okay, so here's the deal. Do you want to know what she did?
Ooh.
I can tell you what her offenses are. Do you want to guess?
And we'll see if that makes me like her more or not. I'm going to say she did something with a guy where they, like, robbed somebody.
It's always a guy, right? I think so, too. Like, none of these chicks are initiating.
Well, some of them. Some of them
are crazy.
But this one just seems she's showing guy hungry. So I think maybe that led her down the wrong path.
Guy hungry.
You know, where other women, you just see a woman, it's like, oh, she looks angry. She might have just beaten a woman up. Or beaten someone up, you know? Might have beaten a parking lot attendant to death.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
This is good. She's good. First of all, here's the good news. She's out in February of 2028.
I have an issue.
Go ahead.
This is from an app where you date inmates. They shouldn't put the word pay in the name of the app.
JPay. No, you can give them money for
But
their
that's what I'm saying.
commissary.
It should come as like, oh, actually, you know what? You could also send me money. But when the name of the app is like, at least lure me down a thing of like sexy, you know, like lonely.
What was the reason for that? Do you guys remember this thing?
I don't want pay to be the
why it's JPay?
Yeah, like I think he's saying like it's very forward to just start with the money.
It might as well be like, hey, sucker, the name of the
I
app.
know.
You know?
I agree. They should have, but then what would they call like what's a Facebook for criminals?
Lonely women.
Locked and lonely?
Yeah. Locked up broads. Yeah, I don't know. Anything but like, hey, where's the money?
I agree.
That's
but
a
I guess
horrible name.
This is where you put money on their commissary.
Right. That's not where the dates specifically
All right. Are you ready to hear what this
broad
broad did? Yeah. Okay. Controlled substance possession of...
Fine.
Yeah, big deal. And grand theft by any common law larceny, embezzlement, extortion, or receiving stolen goods. I mean...
That's not receiving stolen goods. Who doesn't do that? When I was growing up, like, hey, this fell off the back of a truck. What are you going to do? Say no to a criminal? You got to take it.
I know. Grand theft by any common law larceny? I'm not sure what that means. What does that mean exactly?
Have you ever gotten one of them to FaceTime in?
No, please, no.
I would love to talk to her.
So Ashley's definitely, that's a thumbs up still.
All day. If she was anywhere else, like let's say she was in like a nunnery and had this video, I'd be like, we got to break her out. We got to get her out. But knowing that she's in prison and she'll probably try and like take my money and ruin my life, I instantly go like, no, I can't do that.
Oh, so here's what she did. Unlawfully taking, carrying away, and permanently depriving the owner of personal property that exceeds a certain monetary value. Okay, big whoop. So she stole something from some dude or whatever?
Yeah, she could have been mad at somebody, been like, oh, I'm taking the dog.
That's stupid. Yeah. I agree. She's minor. I think Ashley's still a good candidate for you. I liked how she backed up and gave you a full body shot. Apropos our earlier discussion of like, you know, fat women are like broke men. She's showing you the goods. She's saying, I'm thin everywhere. So she's not luring you in. Because on the profile, on the dating apps.
I'm thin everywhere.
Yeah, like on the dating apps. Can't they lure you in with like a nice face pic, but then the body could be totally different?
They can lure you in with a full body pic, and then you see, and you're like, this is not the body in the pic.
Really? They do totally different
You can
bods?
do full, they can trick you in any, they take a picture in like a black shirt and pants in front of a black wall, and you're like, I think that's all right. Yeah, and then you meet up, and you're like, oh, man. Good thing this wasn't dinner, you know?
So what do you do with them? Like coffee, or you do like a fast? Oh, you don't drink coffee.
Yeah, we'll do whatever. But then, you know, there are some times where you know right away, like this is gonna, like I remember the last girl who I dated for like a long period of time, we met on an app, and right away I was like, no, I know this is legit. And like, yeah, I got on a plane to go meet her.
Where?
Because it was Miami.
Wow. And?
Yeah, the best. It was incredible. Wow. But we just... You know, it was one of us was going to have to move, and it just didn't feel right, and it was unfortunate. But yeah, now she's in prison.
Yeah, there's her. That's Ashley.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see this one.
But it does feel like she's blowing these kisses to everybody, which I don't like. I'm jealous. You know, I'm a jealous kind of guy.
Yep, I understand what you're saying. Guys want to think that you're going to give the goodies only to them.
Yeah.
Only to Rob. The kisses are only for Rob.
Yeah.
The showing off of the body's only for you.
Yeah, I don't even like when a girl on a dating app, like their first thing is like, let's not chat, let's just meet right away. I'm like,
not
like,
selective
easy.
enough.
Like, yeah, I want to make sure we're not wasting time. Like if right away I know, I'm like, hey, do you drink wine every night? Because if yes, goodbye. I can't do it. Like I don't drink, and I don't want somebody who's drunk all the time.
That's no fun.
So like I have to get those things out of the way. Where like a lot of these women are just like, nope, we meet right now or nothing. I'm like, goodbye. I can't. Like because you know what it is. They've gone down the path, like a lot of them say, like, I don't want a pen pal. They've gone down a path before where a guy just talked to them forever and then never met them. So now they're like, I won't even talk to you. Like, just meet me or nothing.
Wow.
Which I'm the opposite. I'm like, no, I need to know you're not crazy before I go and meet you, because I'm not dying for a relationship. So if you're like crazy or in prison or blowing everyone kisses or what, like I can't, if you committed grand larceny, I might be a no for me. Yeah.
Wow. Fascinating, man. This world.
It's brutal out there.
It is. It sounds okay. So here's Kylie Michelle. And
hot name.
Yeah, here she goes. Let's see.
Hi, my name's Kylie Jackman. My number is 110819. I'm in Pocatello Women's Correctional Center. I have blue eyes and thick thighs. You can hit me up on JPay.
You know, I'm scared to like really say absolutely not to some of these women, because I'm like, they're whoever, somebody might come and get me. But you know who she, and listen, I don't want to be rude, but she kind of reminds me of is the person who, remember back in the day, there was that toy that you would get and it was like a bald guy and you would put the hair on him.
Oh my God, yeah, I have it for my kids. The magnet. It's the magnet. I know you're talking about.
What is that called? When you put the
Wolly Willy?
Yeah, Wolly Willy.
Yeah, can you get a picture of that up? Because I'm getting strong vibes from her.
I know what you're talking about. It's the nose. It's the nose.
See when it has the no hair.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of
some
and so
similar. As
not to be rude, but I just want to say that's not my type.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wolly Willy is not something I.
Hey, don't you dare put down Kylie, because I will tell you that
Hot
Kylie.
name.
First of all, she's wife material. I think Kylie, especially at a man of your age and where you're at, she might be your fucking ride or die bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like. And judging by these, I'm going to go with that she's like a ride or die. Do you want to know what she did?
But here's the thing. I think you want a ride or die who's like a 9 ride or die. Because if you go too far...
They're too scammy. What are you talking about? You want that girl
No,
who's
because
your
then
ride or
if you're like, oh, this fucking girl, like I went to go get to the gym and she wasn't nice to me. And then she goes and like cuts her. And then you're like, oh, now I got to be putting stuff in her JPay fucking every week because she cut her for me. Like, you want a 9 ride or die. A 10 ride or die is a little too...
Right, because you're saying that she's going to be too protective and too invested in the relationship. She doesn't want to lose you because she's so like clingy.
Yeah,
right?
Like you did what to my man? Like I want calm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what did she commit? Maybe
you're gonna love
I'm
this.
Totally wrong.
No, you're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. Because Kylie is like, this is like a nothing burger. Controlled substance possession of and burglary out.
Oh, I'm so sorry for
burglary.
Judging you. Yeah,
that's a nothing burger, and she's out in 2026. September,
congrats on good behavior.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, mommies, I'm not exactly watching Sports Center every night, but even I know that football season is in full swing and everyone's talking about it. And that's why we've teamed up with DraftKings Sportsbook. Tom and the guys in the office are all over DraftKings this season. They're constantly checking the lines and odds, arguing about their fantasy teams. DraftKings has made it super easy to get in on the fun, even if you're not a diehard fan. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. And you can use those bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Don't worry, if betting isn't available in your state yet, you can still join in with DraftKings daily fantasy sports and compete for real cash prizes. Here's the deal. New customers turn $5 into $300 if your bet wins, paid instantly in bonus bets. The crown is yours. Sign up using our promo code MOM. That's MOM.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bet must win to receive reward. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform designed to build your brand, grow your business, and succeed online. Whether you're selling services, booking clients, or just getting your ideas out there, Squarespace gives you everything you need all in one place. It's super easy to offer services, from consultations to online classes. You can book appointments, send professional invoices, and get paid all through your site. No more juggling multiple apps. There's a plethora of cutting-edge design and SEO tools available to build a custom website that's tailored to your brand or business. With their AI website builder and a complete library of award-winning website templates, you'll have a customized site in no time. So if you've been waiting for a sign to start building your brand, this is it. Head to squarespace.com/mom for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the code MOM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That is squarespace.com/mom, and the code is MOM, M-O-M.
Yeah, I don't think Kylie, I don't know.
No privacy, huh? If me and her are talking, there's just the whole cruise in the back, huh?
So she burgled and she has some drugs on her. Big fucking deal. So
yeah,
what's
so what? What are you going to do, drugs and not rob people?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, of course.
You get gacked and you steal, right?
Yeah, you burgle. Yeah, you do some blow and you burgle.
I don't know. I don't think, okay, whatever.
No, I think she's probably a sweetheart. She's just unfortunately not my type, yeah.
Yeah.
The first one was more when she's
more
blowing the kisses. Yeah.
All right, I see where you're at.
Yeah.
Snob.
Hey, what's up? My name's Janelle Martinez.
Like it.
My number is 114-568. I'm located in Idaho. I'm looking for friends, good company, someone to talk shit with, emotional and financial support.
Uh-oh.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Okay.
Hit me up on JPay.
See, it's so hot the way she's holding the phone.
See, a lot of them sometimes like a
That's
rapper.
so hot.
Yeah, they're kind of holding
She's
it.
like, I want your money.
Yeah.
I want. She's very, but listen, I gotta say, but maybe it's just good to be honest, but I don't like the approach of like, I want your money right away. It turns me off. First 10 seconds, I was like, this could be the one. And now it's just a no.
Yeah. Well, here's what I like about Ms. Martinez. She had like the rhyme thing going, you know.
Here for a good time, not a long time.
I like when they're clever. She came up with that. That shows like she's got a brain on her. She's creative.
I don't know if she came up with that, but
well, or maybe she adapted it and used it, and I really like that. She is a younger inmate. She's only 30 years old.
Looks great.
So she's got youth on her side. She's good looking, and she wants to have fun and conversation. Great hair. I like her a lot. Okay, do you want to know what she did?
Yeah,
this
what'd she do?
Interesting. I've never even seen this.
Oh.
Martinez was found to be using mood-altering substances for which she had no prescription and for which she received a Class B disciplinary offense. What does this even mean? Found to be using mood-altering substances.
Aren't there all these cities where like people are like, we arrest people 37 times and they're fine, but then this girl is just like doing drugs? Who cares?
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have kept reading.
Yeah, the upside down phone said maybe she did a little something we don't.
Can you guess what mood-altering substance it was? What do you think? What are you thinking she's doing?
Oh, a lobotomy? Did she get a full
methamphetamine? And that Martinez tested positive for methamphetamine while in custody on her rider. Oh, in 2023, she was convicted of possession of heroin and fentanyl. Well, I mean,
okay, now
drugs,
some, yeah.
all right, big deal.
And those short while, like, okay, maybe she deserves a little timeout.
Drugs, just drugs.
Yeah, no, I think it's fine. But listen, fentanyl. I wasn't around in my drug time. Wasn't fentanyl.
I know.
Fentanyl looks real bad, man.
Yeah, it's real bad.
I don't know. It doesn't look like I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people who started out doing a drug, were having fun, and then it became bad. Where, like, I don't know anyone who's like, dude, this fentanyl shit's awesome, and then it goes bad. Like, it just seems like day one of fentanyl is as bad as the rock bottom of everything else.
Do you take fentanyl voluntarily, or isn't it just in drugs now that like it's mixed in and it kills you? I thought that was
both, but some people do it.
God.
Yeah, some people are doing it just for kicks.
Well, I will say it is pretty spectacular. When I broke my ankle, they gave me a fentanyl patch in the amber lamps, and I fucking really loved it. I was like, what is this?
I think I've told you this before, but when I was going through my, like, you know, getting off of drugs and all this stuff, I remember hearing all the stories, and there was one actor, wife, and husband in Hollywood, and their son was born, like, you know, probably had a really odd life, the whole, like, growing up with parents who were famous and whatever. When he was 18 or whatever, he was such an addict that he threw himself down a flight of stairs to get in the ambulance to go to the hospital to get pain meds.
Wow.
That's like, you're really committed.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a real.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so, that's interesting. I was reading this book about Marina. She's a fucking, would you look her up? She's a performance artist. Why can't I remember her?
Marina Del Rey?
Marina Del Rey. She's from like Belarus. God damn it. Anyway, she's from this old school communist country. I'm obsessed with her. Yeah, Abramovich. Marina Abramovich.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
this
yeah,
performance artist.
Yeah.
I'm reading her book, her autobiography. And she goes, when I was a little girl, I had a bleeding disorder and they put me in the hospital for like a month. You think it was the worst time of my life, but it was the best. They were so nice to me there. And my family had to be nice to me when they came to visit me and bring me sweets and toys. And I was like, oh, I totally understand that.
Yeah,
I fucking wish I had gotten to the hospital when I was a kid.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I had
man.
such bad asthma that I would end up in the hospital, but I hated it.
Oh.
Because you can't really, like, you'd be in I didn't like being, as a kid, you want to run around. You don't want to be in like a hospital bed. It was brutal.
I mean, didn't they give you inhalers and stuff to prevent you from being hospitalized?
You know what's so funny is, like, now that I'm an adult and I'm like, how come I haven't had an asthma attack in 20 years? I'm like, oh, because when I was a kid, like, we just didn't listen. Like, they were like, hey, you can't do this. You can't be around cats. You can't be around dogs. And you just, as a kid, you're not thinking about that all day. So, like, you go to somebody's house, they have a cat, you don't know. Next thing you know, you're like, in the fucking hospital. And I remember we went to, like, a show one time that had, like, fake smoke, and I ended up in the hospital.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was all, I had such bad asthma. But my uncle also has asthma because we grew up in a fucking tiny apartment with everyone smoking Cools. And we both have fucking horrible asthma. Yeah, my grandmother smoked, my great-grandma smoked Pall Malls, and my grandma and grandpa smoked Cools. And they would just chain smoke.
Cools. Bring those up. Let's take a look at Pall Malls and Cools. Cools are menthol. I remember that. Pall Mall. That's like
I think it's a red pack, if I remember right.
Yeah, with white, like a windmills on it or something. That is the
red pack, yeah.
It's so,
but that wasn't the one that she smoked. She smoked the one that with no filters, like that one.
Dude.
If you click on the one that the thing is on right now, yeah, that was always in the crib. Yeah, wherever particular people congregate. Huh?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
Imagine just like sitting in the apartment smoking cigarettes with your son and his like wife all day with their kids all around. Like, it must have been just so crazy.
Such garbage.
You know what else I look back on when I look at when I lived with my like grandparents and everything? Like, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but my memory is I didn't have one toy. Like, I remember other times in my life where like you had these toys, but I just remember like I had my own chair. It was like a neon little plastic chair that they would sit right in front of the TV, and I was just like, while there was just smoke in the room, like, and I was just sitting there watching TV all day. But I just don't like. I know there were times in my life where I had toys, but just that time where I lived with my grandparents, I don't think that they were like, oh, let's get him toys. Like, let's say it was just like, no, oh my God, that apartment was, you would lay in bed. So I slept on the pull-out couch in between my grandma and grandpa, and you would hear, as soon as like the lights would go off, it was like,
The cucarachas.
And it was mice, cockroaches, and it was just the fuck. And then you would hear one get like caught on a trap, and it would be like, and my fucking grandparents would just sleep right through it. And I was in the middle of the fucking pull-out couch, just like, please, I want to be anywhere but here. You know? And they didn't have they didn't have remotes yet, so they had a block that sat over by the TV, and you had to walk over and push, because it was like, instead of just turning the thing. And I remember it being like, go change the channel. And like, it would just be like, like, fine, we'll just watch this. Like, you know? And it was like, fuck, I don't want to watch this. And they had like this thing you pushed these buttons down on to change the channel.
Old, yeah. God, it sounds worse than communism. You guys sound more poor than my parents.
But what's funny is like, I look back on that and I'm like, that was great. Like, I look, it was just like, I remember bedtime was really not great and scary and everything. Yeah. But like, up until that, my grandma was the best.
She loved you.
She loved me, but also like, you know, my parents were very young. So like, it didn't feel like they were passing on these like life lessons to me ever. Where my grandma would be like, no, you don't do that this way. You do it this way. And then I would do something a different way and it would be easier. And I'd be like, wow, that's so nice. Where like, my parents were 18. So like when I was 4, they were like 22. I think about me when I was 22. I didn't have a single lesson to pass.
Yeah, what can you teach
to a 4-year? I knew nothing.
Here's
like,
how you drink. Yeah.
Yeah, and especially like I would know even less if I got pregnant at 17 or 18, God. And then I don't know if my mom like even finished high school because she was pregnant, and it's like that must have been so crazy.
But she knew to make you an actor.
Well,
that was the good thing.
Somebody on the street was like, this guy should be an actor. And she was like, yeah, let's go on auditions and see what happens. And
amazing.
Thank God.
Amazing.
God. Yeah,
Isn't it wild to think like you were in that? Because I look at the life that my kids have today, and like my youngest is 7 now. And I'm like, Julian, when I was your age, I was already like, I was on my own, bro. Like I could already use the stove. I was cooking. I was alone a lot. And he's like, really? Is that true? I'm like, yeah, dude. Yeah. Our parents didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
There was no idea of like, you know, someone would call CPS on you or whatever. They just left you there. You know, you were a latchkey kid. It was a wild. Or even my dad, like partying, like I'd wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, who's in the house? What's happening?
Oh, yeah.
Where's this drunk people? It's awful.
See, with us, it was more like letting people stay. Like it wasn't like random people would just pop in, but it was like, oh, like this is this person, this person, and this person. They're staying with us for months. And you're just like, oh, okay. But
in the apartment?
In the apartment. But the thing that like I do, like when I look back with my mom and I'm so grateful for is like when I hear people who are like, yeah, my mom never said she loved me. I'm like, oof, that's gotta fuck you up. Because at least my mom was always like, I love you the most. Like, you know, she'd be like, I love you, you know, where I'm like, God, I can't imagine like for 18 years never hearing your parent be like, I love you.
Annie? You think you and I are pretty equal on this one?
Yeah, I haven't, I didn't hear my dad say any words for like 20 years, so yeah, I love you wasn't on the top of that list.
Yeah, I don't think we said that very often either.
No. Me and my dad say I love you to each other like once a year when like something bad happens.
Yeah.
You know?
Dads are generally a little more...
Yeah, you just don't, but I don't want him to say I love you to me all the time.
I remember feeling so scared of having a real conversation with my parents. Like the thought would make me nauseous if one of them would be like, let's sit down and talk. I'm like, well, first of all, that never really happened, but I think the thought of it makes me want to puke. Like that level of intimacy with these folks, like, I don't know. Yeah. I'm all right. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I think my grandpa or like my dad, or like, I don't think of it. What are you trying to, what is this?
Yeah,
like,
why are we talking?
What do you do? Yeah, like, well, you see the game yesterday? And you're like, oh yeah, I saw the game. Yeah, it sucked, huh? Like, so much better. But I also always think about like, growing up, it was very much like as soon as you sat to like, I haven't seen somebody, as soon as you sit, you bring up bad stuff.
I hate that shit.
It was that's how we always were. It was like, oh fucking like, because it's New York City, like, oh, this fucking traffic. Somebody just fucking did this, and you're like, oh yeah, you know what somebody fucking did to me, and then like you just commiserate.
Yep.
It's like, oh, this bad thing. Where now, like, when I see people, it's like, how are you? And they're like, things are good. You're like, that's great. It's great to hear that. Yeah.
That's totally the Hungarian way too. It's like you have to talk about everything that's awful in your life straight away, and I fucking hated that. Like when we go visit relatives in Budapest and you sit down on the hard fucking kitchen wooden furniture and then, well, Dundee has these heart problems and then, Gabor has his problems. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking hear this. I don't want to hear any of your problems. Your problems make my dick soft, to quote my husband.
Yeah, and also, like, sometimes it's okay if the people are funny.
Yeah.
Like, when you're with funny people and they bring up their
That's
problems, it's
different.
like they're finding humor in it. But when it's just like,
Yeah,
his
the
heart's
dump.
not
The
working
dump.
again. Like, we're just counting down the days until his heart gives out. Like, and it's like, oh, you're worried that he might die and miss all this?
Yeah.
Like, you know, this awfulness. Like, it's so fucking horrible.
Oh, I know. Kill me. Okay. Here's Sarah. Are you ready?
Oh, more ladies. I love this. Yeah.
She's hot. Hold on. I don't even
Hi, my name is Sarah Edwards. IDOC is 133419. I'm looking for someone sober, a male, about in his mid-40s who wants to get to know me. I'm really interesting to talk to, and I'm really fucking funny. And I
Hit me up.
have pre-board in June or July, and then I see commission in September, so I'm thinking I'll probably be out by September. I'm looking forward to getting to know someone who wants to stay in contact with me. Thank you.
I thought she was saying I have pre-board,
Pre-board,
like
like,
the thing at the airport you
travel
need. I was like, oh,
together.
that's the
Yeah.
worst. Yeah, yeah, I don't want
Because
to
you
hear
don't
that.
like traveling. You don't want
It's
anything
the number
to
one
do.
word. If I give you my phone right now and give you the dating
Yeah.
app and scroll through the first 10 girls, I guarantee you at least 7 say their whole personality is traveling.
What is that?
I don't understand. I hope you're ready to go. I hope I could work from anywhere, and I hope I'm an adventure girl, and I love this, and I hope you're ready to. No, I'm not. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for any of it. And you know what? I felt that way for years, and I haven't budged even a little bit. It just makes me angrier and angrier every time I see and I've gotten to the point where like I see a woman, I'm like, she's beautiful. I bet we would get along. But her number one thing is
Soon
like
to be the
it's like an emoji of like a tree on a clump of sand, and it's like, I hope you're ready to go. I'm like, I don't want to go. And like your whole personality is getting away.
Getting away from your life. So what's wrong with your life? And also, who's paying for the traveling? Is she paying for the traveling? Does she expect you to pay for the traveling?
Just sitting on planes.
I know. I've done it for fucking 20 years.
Airports.
It sucks.
All of it is like, like
It's
you
the
just
worst.
said, makes my dick soft.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look, we're in the airport. Like,
I know.
I get the same feeling being in an airport as I do when you're in a hospital.
Yeah.
Like when you're, as soon as you go through those doors and you're just like, oh, like I don't breathe as easy. Like the whole thing is just like, because I like you're getting on that plane, they're shutting that door. It's all.
Oh, it's terrible. And you're totally out of control. They don't give a shit if the plane comes or goes. They don't care about you and your life. They
No.
don't give a fuck.
My OCD going through the
Yeah,
roof.
me too. I can't take the lack of control.
Yeah.
It bothers me. Okay, so what do you think she did?
Ooh,
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I'm just.
Like when you look at her,
I don't
said
think it's
she's-
anything too bad.
right? Because she seems so gentle. She seems like a first grade teacher. Like she's so chill. She says she's got a good sense of humor.
What did she do? I don't know. I don't think it's anything. It doesn't feel like it's anything that would really
I know.
bother me too much. What'd she do?
It's not controlled substance possession of.
That's fine.
Dude, why are these
She's
people-
just me and didn't get caught.
1,000%.
I didn't get. She got caught. You know, it
Drugs.
sucks. Yeah,
Stupid.
but it's also like if you're getting caught with drugs, you are doing something else. Like, what are you doing? Because who just gets caught with drugs? Like, who's like, yo, I was walking
That's
home yesterday. They
true.
fucking bagged me. Like
That's
they knew it was
true.
in my pocket. Like, what are you doing?
That's true.
To be caught? Like, what are you in your car doing? Like, why are
Yeah.
you? I would love to know why they're caught.
Yeah, you should do drugs at home or like
yeah, or
in-
like if you just have drugs on you, it's like, why would anyone know?
Yeah, that's so true. I
All of
never
my
thought
friends
of
had
it
drugs
that
on them at all times when I was growing up in New York City, and once a year somebody would get caught because they were doing something else.
Yeah, just don't do anything else.
Yeah,
Just stay home on your couch and do drugs.
yeah, it's awesome.
Okay.
But I guess maybe when you're doing those other drugs like the meth and stuff, it forces you off the couch and out.
That's
out
so
in the
true
wild.
because you're
Yeah.
so motivated and inspired. You want to go and fuck shit up. That's
Yeah.
why I would never touch those uppers, man.
No, I was a big painkiller guy where you just sit on your couch.
That's my jam,
I forget if
yeah.
I told you, but like the arm of my couch where I kept the ashtray was hard. Like you could go because of years of just sitting there playing. I would play online poker and smoke cigarettes and take painkillers. And when you ash and like if it would miss the thing, it would just land on the thing and it just became rock hard. Like and this arm of the couch was a totally different color than the other arm of the couch.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's fucking perfect.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's so unattractive.
I go down too. I don't want to be up. I've already got enough anxiety in my life.
Yeah, I'm always looking for things to calm me down, and that's
Yeah, me
that's
too.
when a woman is like, "What are you looking for in a partner now?" I'm like, someone who could calm me down.
Yeah.
I don't want somebody who's gonna add
Yes.
pressure to my, like I'm not looking for, like there are people who like, I have a friend, dude, it's so illegal that I don't know if I could even tell the story on this podcast with my friend. I don't know if I could do it. I guess I can do it, right?
Well, we'll just pull it out if we can't.
Yeah.
Just
No,
think
I
about
don't.
it.
Well, I don't know. He was dating a girl from another country.
Yeah.
And like basically right before like Trump was coming in, the people in her country told her like, if you ever want to get to America, it's now or never.
Oh, smart.
And she did it. And like and he's like, I'm addicted to the chaos she brings to my life. That like I was talking to her in another country, and then all of a sudden she was like living on a boat near my house. Like I can't say too much because it's like and he's like, I'm so addicted to this drama that she brings, and I'm like, I couldn't be more opposite now. Like I'm like, I want someone who just brings nothing but like calm
I'm
and chill.
100 the same way. Like Tom Segura is practically asleep, and I like that.
Yeah, that's
like
gotta
he's
be
just fucking. And sometimes I have to touch him, make sure he's still alive, and that brings me like, oh, thank God.
When is he the most animated with you?
With me?
Or like, you see him the most. So like, when do you see him the most? Like, wow, look at him. He's full of personality right now.
I'll tell you, the only time, and in 20 years that he's really been like just over the moon is when he was working on that movie this summer.
Really?
He would work, I mean, the days that are like 12, 14-hour days, come home fully happy, fully energized, thrilled, best mood. And then that mood lasted for like a month after he wrapped. He was so happy to be an actor. I think he really loves to act.
When I was doing Tom's Netflix show, I've never been more angry in the last 20 years.
You hated acting.
I remember being in the
You're
shower.
so good at it, too.
Thank you. I remember being in the shower at like 5 a.m. one day and just thinking about killing Tom. Like in the shower. And when I saw him in the hair and makeup trailer, I said, you know what I did my whole shower this morning? I thought about different ways to kill you. And he loved it. He's like, I was like, I swear it was the only thing getting me through. Yeah. Like my whole body gets sick when I have to set an alarm for like 4:45 a.m. I'm just not that. And I know it's like, you're spoiled, you're this. Yes. Like I can't do it. I'm not a fucking farmer. Like I can't wake up at 4:45.
But it's not pleasant. I don't know if anybody's body ever really truly gets used to it. Because when I was doing the road a lot, and you'd have to take that first flight out from California to the East Coast, and I would be up at like 3:30, 4 in the morning, get on that 6 a.m.er, get across the country to like Connecticut, fucking wake up the next morning to do radio at 5 a.m. and you do that for 2 days. And then, it's such a grind. And I always felt sick. I always felt like puking.
Yeah.
Never quite rested. And that's brutal. I have so much sympathy for garbage men who wake up at the butt fuck crack. Why do they have to collect garbage at that early? Why can't they just do it? Why so early?
I don't know, less traffic or something? I don't know.
Can you Google that? What is the utility?
Because that's the thing. It's like I know people would be like, man, being a garbage man sucks. It's like I don't mind like work. I don't mind doing work. But once you say like you got to be here at 6 a.m., I just completely shut down. I can't do it.
To avoid rush hour traffic. That makes sure, which allows them to complete their routes faster. But what about
I'd rather work all day. I'd rather do a job. This is so dumb, I know. I'd rather do a job that took 8 hours if I could wake up when I want than do something that took an hour if I had to wake up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I feel that.
I can't be like, I've talked about this before, but like in New York City, cab drivers used to be the angriest people in the world. And they're not anymore because they're Uber drivers now and they get to make their own schedule. So when you used to drive and you would get the medallion or you had the car for 8 hours, it was like, okay, if I get the car at noon to 8, I have to work from the second I get it until the second I'm done. Where now I talk to Uber drivers and they're like, oh, at 3 o'clock, I turn the meter off. I go pick up my son from school.
Great.
I make him fucking lunch. I do that. I get to spend time with him and they're so much happier.
For sure.
That's making your own schedule is fucking so important.
That's the greatest luxury of all is to be able to manage your time the way you want it. Boy, is that a big privilege.
Because but maybe it wouldn't bother me as much if I was somebody who could go to bed whenever they wanted. Like I know some people who are like, oh, if I got to go to bed at 8, I go to bed at 8. I cannot go to bed before 2 a.m.
Yeah.
No matter what. Like anything. And if I do, like, even when I wake up at 4 for, working on Tom's show, doing whatever, within 3 days, I'm back to going to bed at 2 a.m. My
That's
body
your natural rhythm.
Yeah, my body can't. It's
vampire.
from when I was living in Vegas. Like, I think my body just got hooked onto that Like I used to go to bed at like 7, 8 a.m. every day.
That's not good for you. That can't be good for your
it's horrible.
body clock.
So bad. But I think the way I balance it out was I would sleep for 16 hours.
Yeah.
You know, and then I wouldn't be on a 24-hour clock when I lived in Vegas. Like I would, let's say I woke up at noon and then I went to bed at 8 a.m. and then I would wake up at 6 p.m. And then, like I was just like, oh, I go to bed when I'm done and I wake up when I'm done. Like I don't even think about it. It wasn't like a bed. There was no such thing as like it's bedtime.
Yeah. Well, you were on drugs.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you wanted to stay up too. You're like, oh, I'm fucking feeling good right now. Like I don't want to go to bed. You know.
I will say, being a mother, the one thing that I really detested about having kids, I love having my kids, that waking up at the crack of dawn when they're little was the biggest, awfulest thing in the world. And now that they're old enough that I can go, I know you guys are going to wake up at 6. Get on your iPads. I'll see you at 8. Just being able to tell them to fuck right off and get on their iPads. Go make yourself a bowl of cereal. Now parenting is like, it's a joy.
But they still come in and wake you up?
Sometimes the little guy, he wants me to wake up and drink coffee and talk to him. And sometimes I will. It depends. He's really, he's cute. He's a good conversationalist. We have a good time. It just depends.
We went to dinner in New York. You want to talk about how I ruined our dinner in New York?
Wait, my kid or you?
Me. Your kids were great.
You're disgusting.
I ruined you literally looked across the table at me and you said, "Don't ever do that again. You ruined my whole dinner." I got so much joy from that.
There's two because I don't even remember that one. I'm thinking of the one in the street. I don't know.
I would go.
Oh my God.
But I didn't know I was doing it. You're just like, you're talking and you're like, yeah. And you were like, you just ruined my whole dinner. I don't want, tell them not to bring me what I ordered. I don't want it.
So gross. It was so gross because you were getting over a cold. And you were sucking.
It wasn't even a cold. It was just like I got to New York and like something wasn't right. But I wasn't sick. Like I felt great.
Throw up. That wasn't even the worst of it. So you're sucking in your snots during dinner. And I was like, this is revolting. And then we're walking. You're nice enough to walk my kids and I back to the hotel. And he's doing it again, sucking in the snot. And then he spits on the floor like an old Chinese guy.
That's what the street's for.
Can you show me a clip of an old Chinese? That's what the street is for?
Yeah, you spit.
Not in America. Jack, play it. Do you have a Chinese guy spitting or horking? We can show him. So disgusting.
Give me a bucket. I'll do it right here.
I'll throw up. There you are. Oh, they're spitting in each other's. There you are, Rob. It's you and your friend.
That was wild. That's what you guys found? That's crazy. I thought they were kissing for a second.
I know, right? Yeah, you're like an old Chinese guy spitting in the street. So fucking disgusting. So fucking disgusting.
You really hated it. It really bothered you.
I don't like it.
It made me laugh.
It's so stupid.
And you were telling your kid, you're like, don't do what Rob is doing right now.
Of course. Hey, listen, Rob. You're an open-minded guy. You're into your health. Have you ever tried this?
Have you ever tried horse milk?
Ugh.
I don't think horses make milk.
See, this goes to the thing of like, would I rather her or the prison girl? I think I go with the prison girl
all day.
Yeah, unless she's doing this just because she thinks it's funny. Then maybe I go with her. But if she's doing it as like, oh no, I want to pass on like the knowledge I've learned on the farm.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Or she's just doing like a gag. I really struggle with the girls from prison stealing my money. You know, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I'd rather them like hurt me than take my money, you know? I'd rather be like, oh yeah, she fucking stabbed me.
I don't like horse.
Because I don't want to have to go back to work. I don't want to start having to wake up at 5 a.m. So it's like, please just don't take my money.
Don't take my money. Yeah, I don't think horses make milk. I think that's jizz, right?
No, I think maybe that. Thing as horse milk. Oh really? Because I thought maybe it's like a pregnant woman horse or something.
People drink horse milk.
People drink horse milk. Primarily fermented beverage called kumis. Well,
what?
Arag.
Well, it's Central Asia and Russia. Well, yeah, there's not much else in fucking Russia, right? Central Asia. No thanks.
Yeah, do horse moms feed their young?
Of course, yeah.
So then that's horse milk, right?
Okay, so then why don't we drink more horse milk and make horse cheese if it's so fucking amazing?
Oh, yeah. Would you try horse cheese?
I'll try anything once.
You know what I really want to do? And I haven't pulled the trigger yet because there's this guy on YouTube who I watch who he works in like a cheese shop and he just talks about like, this is the cheese we got today. And he like cuts it open. He has such a passion for like the cheese and then he has like butter and all this stuff. And remember how you guys had the water sommelier on?
Oh, yeah.
I want to have the cheese guy on Not Today, Pal, but I think, I don't know if people would, I think people might hate it to just watch me and Jamie eat cheese for a half hour. But I want to do it so bad. But I'm like, I just don't want to bore people. But when you hear this guy talk, can you find, it's like Beverly Hills Cheese Shop. If you find this guy, it's just when somebody's so passionate.
Yeah, he's just so stoked on the subject. I get it. That's why we loved Martin, the water sommelier, because he was so passionate about it.
So passionate. See, it's this guy.
Makes a difference.
It's that, not that guy, the other guy. That first guy, yeah, he's the man. This guy, Alex.
And this cheese right here from Pazsitzky Kraus. It's called Alex.
It just feels his whole life as cheese.
Super artisan Alpine. Kraus is known for being very...
I want that slice.
Very organic and very back to the land with their farming practices.
Yeah.
This is a
cheese
lovely,
in my hand.
hazelnutty, chocolatey Alpine style cheese that is going to go really nicely with white wine. I especially love this type of Alpine with white Burgundy or any other Chardonnay that has just a little bit of alcohol.
Okay, I can't watch it. You know why?
Could you imagine if I was dating a prison girl and she saw me watching this? She'd be like, "What the fuck are you watching?" I'd be like, "I'm sorry, it's the cheese guy." I couldn't. Yeah. Why don't you like it? Why don't you like it?
You know what it is? For me, dairy is very personal and shameful. I eat cottage cheese in private because I don't like other people watching me. Dairy too, I'm very weird about public cheeses. Like I know he's wearing his glove, but then he put the piece of cheese out and this dirt bag puts his open palm out and he gets a palm full of cheese.
Yeah.
It's not very sanitary. I don't know. Cheese is mucus to me. It's like hard mucus and I prefer to eat this privately. This is not a public thing.
Cottage cheese I understand because cottage cheese is gross, but like that,
but
I find that like sexy.
Ugh.
Yeah, a nice wheel of cheese, like a nice big wheel of parm. Oh, oh.
Do you think? You know, I'm sure you can just buy a big wheel. How much do you think that would cost to buy?
There's cheese shops. I've bought like giant things of
You've
cheese
bought
before.
Not
a whole wheel.
You've bought a wheel of cheese?
I burglared.
You burgled?
I burgled a whole wheel of cheese before.
You can buy fucking hard.
There's like $5,000 wheels of cheese.
That's bananas, dude.
Can you look up? Yeah, how much is a wheel of parm?
A wheel.
Parmigiano Reggiano, $3,000. Yeah. Imagine you got that for someone for their birthday.
So stupid.
If I showed up to your birthday party just carrying a big wheel of cheese, and I'm like, she's gonna love this.
Well, because you know, in the Italian restaurants, they put the pasta in there and then they cheese the pasta that way.
I think those are fake Italian restaurants. I don't think real Italians would be okay with that.
In Italy? You don't think they do it that way?
But they could even do it in Italy, but I think it's like a tourist trap. I don't think real, genuine.
That's right.
I don't think Nonna. I don't think Nonna is throwing the thing in the wheel. Yeah.
That's okay. I like it. Mommy likes her.
See, I think soft cheese is gross. I think hard cheese is dope.
It's all disgusting. Cheese is all.
I don't know. That parm looks sexy to me. You know what my favorite is? When you go to a good Italian restaurant and they give you free cheese when you sit down. Whoa! I'm like, this is class. It really is. When you're like, this is free?
Free.
Just like fucking, oh my God. And they're like, yeah, if you want more, we'll bring it. Like,
wow.
Yeah, that's when I'm really, I'm at my peak.
Yeah, you know when I get really like excited is when they give you butter, but it's got salt on it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait, this is free? Like, that's fancy butter. Or when it's like, it's got like chives or some shit in there, and you're like, "Whoa, dude, this isn't regular butter. Like, they took time." And
then now that there's YouTube, you could watch people make that kind of butter and you're like, "Oh, that's so easy." I thought it was like they take the butter, they put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. they put like the stuff in it, mix it around, and put it back in the fridge, and then it's like infused butter. But it seems brilliant,
bro. I've learned so much from TikTok. Like I learned how to make full Korean food. I've learned how to draw. I've learned how to do like paper macheing. Yeah, you can fucking learn anything now on TikTok.
Do you watch, like what type of people do you watch? Like who do you like to learn from?
Well, the experts, obviously.
But is there anything that you're drawn towards, like men, women, Asian? Like what do you feel comfortable learning from?
That's really interesting. Wow, I never thought about that, but that's true. Because we all have a bias towards I really feel like Asian men know what's up.
And they're calm.
They're calm.
In their approach.
They're knowledgeable. And I also, whenever there's an Asian man talking, I listen. Now, I'm also racist when it comes to my doctors.
You want Indian?
How'd you know?
Because they're the best,
They're
right?
the best.
Aren't they? Yeah. I think Jewish doctors are good too, right?
Jewishes and Indians.
Indian, yeah.
But when I was sick with the testicular cancer, it was all Indians.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have to kick any non-Indians out?
Oh, I wouldn't even go visit like a non-ethnic.
But did you ever try and bring one in the room and you were like...
No.
Matumboed? You were like, no. Yeah, sorry.
No, I wish. That'd be funny. So who do you trust most with your information?
I don't know if it's a trusting, but I do need somebody who's like calm. Like I need somebody who is like calm. Or there's this guy I watch who does like a financial thing. If you ever watch him, and he has like, he's an Asian guy, but he has like a real attitude where he's like, you don't know that, like, you know, his name is Clear Value Tax if you want to look him up. And he just talks about like the stock market, and he'll be like, he's like, all right, the jobs report is out today, and he's like angry, and it makes me laugh, but also like gives you, and I like that. But I need somebody who's like very chill and like calm and not gonna. Yeah.
Is that him?
This guy. Yeah.
How to build wealth faster. Even smart people miss this. I love that.
He wears like nice suits and stuff, but he just if you just play like 5 seconds of a clip, if you see that he does like annoyed right off the bat.
In today's video, I want to talk to you about financial opportunities that can fast track your wealth. So these are ones that
He's already, the demeanor is like, come on, you fucking dummies.
Yeah. And him I like because I'm never bored watching him.
Yeah.
Where other people, when you just feel like you're learning, where with him, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see what pisses him off.
Yeah. And I'll tell you who I don't like to learn paper macheing from is really slow talking older white women who are in their craft corner. I'm like, I don't want to hear this, Martha. It's going to take you fucking way too long to get the thought out. I like to now. Let's go. Give me the information.
What is you paper mache now?
I do everything.
What is what is paper macheing? I don't even know. I'm not even confident.
Now that I'm an artist, I've sold art. I draw. I do pastels, oil pastels, and now I started. Fucking what's the shit called? Molding,
origami,
clay molding. Yeah, I make stupid shit like this, paper mache.
See, mommy, I gotta tell you, when you were like drawing and doing your stuff, I was very supportive and I really liked it. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is like dirty to me. When you start keeping these things in your house, you become dirty. Like in a year from now, they're gonna be like covered in dust and gross, and I don't want you doing that.
Can I tell you something? You're not wrong.
I don't like this.
I'm already upset with myself because I've bought mannequins from Amazon. I'm putting paper mache on mannequins.
Stop. And it's like wet. You have to use like wet. Stop this.
I agree.
Do a different thing.
I'm gonna throw out the mannequins and I'm just gonna go back to drawing and painting.
Very cool when you were doing that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like that's like respectful. This is like dirt. Yeah. I think the homeless people in New York City used to do this. They used to paper mache.
I love paper macheing though. It is fun. It's really fun.
This puts like a sour. This is like being at the airport for me. I don't like this. It really makes me upset, and none of them are good.
Well, that's because these are like the bullshit ones. Like if you get on TikTok and you really fucking look up some paper mache stuff, like these bitches can make some really incredible pieces of art. But
I don't.
Yeah, I agree. So. It's kind of like it's annoying. It's too messy.
The wedding. Like, what are you collecting newspapers to do this?
Oh yeah, I was. I was like, don't throw out the Amazon packaging. I'm gonna make some paper mache.
Let me save you right now. You're done with this. You're going to go home today or call, if you have somebody working at your house right now, like a nanny, call them now and tell them throw it all out. So when you get home, you don't even have to think about it. Because I don't want you doing this. I don't like this.
No, and
you were doing you had your gardening, you got your cat. I'm supportive of all of it. Yeah. This is no good for you.
It's my era of hobbies, Rob.
This is
I gotta stay home.
You skipped this one. I'm fine with all your other hobbies. I think they're awesome. When you were making your goth room in your house, you showed me the bats hanging. Awesome. But this is really lame.
Okay. Well, can I tell you something? I'm going to listen to your advice because now in my bedroom, Tom's been gone for 2 weeks. I've got boxes of right by the door of bullshit. Boxes. Like I said, the mannequins, there's a mannequin in a box.
This is what attracts mice, my grandpa used to say. when he didn't like something you were doing, he'd be like, "That's how the mice come." And you're like, "All right,
He's
I'm
not
done."
wrong.
No, they
It's the
love like cardboard and paper.
I know.
You got to stop.
I'm gonna stop.
They're gonna find like a. Remember when they cleared
All right,
out?
I'm gonna fucking. I'm throwing it out now.
Remember when they cleared out the like Venice tents and they found like rat nests under? That's what they're gonna find in your room. You can't do that, mommy.
It really makes me miss that show, Hoarders. Remember?
Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah, Hoarders is fucking class.
The key to being a hoarder is that you have to be willing to live in your own feces. You have to live in shit because that's all they live in, like rat shit, their own shit. There's just shit everywhere.
See, I love the people who like would have to climb through their place to like find stuff. But as soon as somebody was like, I shit in a bucket and I was done. I can't. Then you're just a fucking, it just became not.
And remember, like the stages, there's different types. If you had pathways to things, you were like a contained hoarder. Like if there were still pathways, you were okay. But
I remember some of them, they found dead cats when they were removing
75
their
of them.
stuff.
75
yeah,
of them.
they
I
found
remember
cat
that.
skeletons.
It was the best.
Mommy, no paper mache for
No,
you.
I'm throwing it
I
away.
think the first
I'm
step to
done.
this is paper mache. This is horrible.
But I can make a pumpkin for Halloween.
Yeah, that has to. And then you're like, you can't throw these out because, and it's like, what? They're garbage. Stop
That's what
it.
I'm doing. And I'm convincing myself that the kids are going to paint the paper mache pumpkin I made. Guess what? I made that pumpkin a month ago. Nobody's fucking painted it.
Anything. Let me save you here. I'm very supportive of all your hobbies. I get to what do you call it? Cancel one. I could just please. That's horrible. Paper macheing. This is good. You're like dipping newspapers in.
Hold on. Is that a deal breaker if you were to date a new lady?
100%.
Paper-mache.
If on her dating profile, she's like, "Oh, my free time, I like to paper mache." Done. X. Swipe left. I can't do it.
What
Horrible.
about a urine drinker? Just hold on. She drinks it for health.
Is this an either or thing? Paper mache or urine drinking?
Yeah, this is a separate thing.
A separate thing? Then no. But if I have to choose paper mache or drink urine, like maybe she's like on the cutting edge of something with the urine.
But you have to kiss her, French kiss her. Because honestly,
But she's hot.
Okay, but I was thinking about this with Tim. Like, what if Tom, now in his health craze, in addition to the sauna, the cold plunge, he's like, you know what, babe, you got to drink your own urine. And he starts drinking his piss, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta fucking kiss that mouth.
But is he making you drink yours, or he's just drinking his and he doesn't
No.
care what you do? Then I don't think that would bother you after 2 weeks. I think you'd forget all about it.
But then you have to kiss his. I kiss his mouth.
And so what?
And the beard's gonna smell like piss, and everything's in the beard.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Clean the beard.
Okay,
It's
what
fine.
about if this girl is a free bleeder, like one of these period advocates? Do you know
Ugh.
these chicks, and they're like, I'm not gonna be confined by Kotex. I'm gonna just bleed on my pants and stuff.
I
Like,
dated a girl who tried using like a cup, or I was like, I don't want any part of this. I was done. As soon as she said it, there was a cup inside of her. I was like, I'm out. Again, I'm not like fiending for a relationship. So as soon as I don't like, I'm just like, I'm not somebody who's like, why am I not in a relationship?
cup.
I fully know why. Because I'm like, I like being alone, and I have to find somebody who it's better than being alone. And
well, hey, and the older and crazier you get, I agree. This thought of yours is not wrong, my friend.
And by the way, I don't go like, I can do all this stuff. You can't. Like, if I said I have a cup in my ass and you were like, I'm out, I'd be like, yeah. You know what I mean?
Wait a
It's
minute.
fine.
Hold on. If you could theoretically put a period cup in your vagina to catch the blood, can't you do a diarrhea cup for your butt?
But diarrhea is so much.
So what? It's okay. Well, menstrual blood. You can put a big a bucket in there. You could put a
big bucket
hold
in
on,
your
there,
ass?
yeah. You could put like a long condomy length. Can't you put something in there?
I would rather just diarrhea.
Oh wow. I'm
That's
surprised nobody's invented this.
I think it's insane. Yeah, I think you'd sell one. Yeah, I don't know. You wouldn't be able to pay for the molding once you made one, and somebody
molding.
Who's gonna buy? It's horrible. I could never.
All right. Well,
because think about it.
Tried.
You would now you have this overflowing thing of diarrhea. You have to pull out and clean, and it's just just diarrhea.
I get so nervous about leaving the house. For a while,
When you have diarrhea, you're saying.
yeah, like there was like a time in my life where I had really bad phobia of vomiting, and this is like in my 20s. I was so anxious, and when I get anxious, I get the OCDs, and I was like, I'd count the hours after I'd eat stuff. So I'd be like, okay, I have 4 hours. I don't have food poisoning. I'm not going to vomit. And it got so bad that I was like, oh God, I just ate something. I can't get on the freeway. Like I can't get on the freeway in LA because what if I'm stuck in traffic and then I'll get diarrhea? You know what I mean? Like there has to be a solution for diarrhea on the run.
But it was
like
it was
on the
throwing
go.
up you were worried about, or diarrhea?
Both.
Or
Then it went to diarrhea. But why is there no solution for
Wow.
diarrhea? There needs to be like a diarrhea diaper. There has to be something.
I think
you
it's
can
just a
have.
diaper. I think a diaper is a diarrhea diaper, right? Like little kids are always shitting.
That's true.
Like, yeah, I think just wear a diaper if you want.
Oh wow. You know, it just had a Pazsitzky effect. Like I didn't think I could wear a diaper for anything other than pissing in, and now you're telling me I could diarrhea in it as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's only one other thing. You could also do that.
What?
Pooping. Yeah, you
Oh,
could poop
wow.
you could poop in a diaper.
Isn't that crazy how your brain gets stuck in one place and you're like, but I can't, this thing is for this thing only. Like I came to, you were texting the other day about you had one. And then I was like, yeah, I had this epiphany that I can listen to Christmas music any time of the year.
Right.
It's not just relegated to December.
But then does it still make it like as good when December comes around?
Yeah, because I want to listen to it more. I love it.
Okay.
Now I listen to it all the time.
But do you have it mixed in with like other songs, or is it like, no, it's Christmas?
It's a
or
specific. I'm like autistic, where I listen to the same music. There's no deviation. My kids
Yeah.
tell you exactly what I listen to. All it's the same fucking thing. Wait, no, tell them your Pazsitzky effect.
So I had two in the same spot. So it was when I was doing like my dishes or washing my hands in the kitchen sink, I would get water everywhere. Like every time. And it was like, and then it would like leave stains sometime of like trailing on the counter, like the water. And I'm like, I forgot to like wipe it up. And it was and then I realized I'm like, I don't have to put the water on full blast. Like I could just put the faucet on halfway.
Right.
But now I realized that, and I still, every time I put the faucet on, I go full blast. And then the water's going on. I'm like, I could turn it halfway down. And then the other thing was I have my bathroom sink, and that's where I have a soap dispenser, and I keep the soap refill under there. So I fill it up, whatever. But I also have a soap thing in my kitchen, on my kitchen sink. But sometimes that would get empty, and I'd be like, I got to go fill it up. And I'd be like, I don't feel like filling it up right now. So I would just wait, and then I'd be like cooking later in the day, and I'd be like, I didn't fill it up, and now I can't wash my hands. It's this whole thing. But I realized I could buy another soap refill and put that under my kitchen sink.
Yeah.
So then I could just fill it up because I don't want to go in the,
Anytime.
And by the way, my bathroom is 20 feet away. I just go, I don't want to do it. I'm like, I can't go in the bathroom and get the thing, I'm like, fuck it. And then I just have an empty soap thing for days.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, no, I could keep one under here. And it's changed my whole life.
I know. This is so stupid. You're like, I could just do that thing. And now I'm not fucking retarded.
So dumb. And I'm like, wow, this is really nice.
Well, you know what I just figured out too? When I wash my hair and my hair is wet and my body's wet, I get out of the shower. I can bring 2 towels, one for my hair, one for my body.
Yeah, that's a life-changing moment. It really is. That happened to me when I was like 30. And I did it. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I could just wrap, instead of being naked while I dry my hair and like cold.
And cold's dripping.
Yeah.
And,
I'm like, I can just fucking wrap this around my waist and then dry everything else with this towel. It's very nice.
2 towels.
Yeah, game changer for sure.
Mm-hmm. Wow, who are we?
Yeah,
Rockefellers.
fancy.
Okay, let's time for TikTok. Hold on, you know what we haven't done in a long time?
I heard you bitches was looking for
me. Do you like being on that side of the table?
No.
No?
No,
you like just chilling.
Here's what I do. Oh, shit.
Oh, we're back.
No!
Yeah, let's start over.
Here's what I do is that I get to be in charge of what we listen to. And this is my favorite. I love this.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to homeboy Mitch, you know what I'm saying? Slick stuff. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mutual homie. Good motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to homeboy Mitch.
Okay. Anyway.
By the way, if you want it, I have a great throw-up story.
No, thanks. I'm
right.
good.
I tried, guys.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm going to do immersion therapy next to try to get over it.
How do you do that with vomit?
Well, you watch a million videos of people puking over and over to get becomes desensitized. It's like stand-up. Like the first 7 years, you're anxious, you're nervous, and then by year 10, you're like, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm over myself.
But some people say that never goes away. Like some people say they black out every time they go and like do stand-up, even though they're doing it for years.
They're not professionals. There's no way. Like
I won't name who says that all the time, but they
like a 20-year veteran.
I know people who have been doing it for a very long time, whose podcast I listen to, who are like, yeah, I just totally fucking black out. Like when you're when you're going out, but they're like 10 minutes before I'm fine. But then it's like right when you get up there, it's like, one you say like one thing that doesn't go the way you want, and then it's like, and then you're like, I just black out.
Yeah, that's rookie shit.
You're a pro, man.
That's not 20 years. That does happen though, and don't get me wrong. All that stuff happens, but you learn how to whatever deal with it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't give a shit anymore about it.
Yeah, I think it's more of a life thing than a professional stand. I think you get to a point in life where you go, I don't fucking care. Like, what are these people not going to laugh? That's fine.
Yeah, suck my dick. I almost died last year. Okay.
Right.
You ready for my talks?
Yeah.
As you know, if you don't know, I like to showcase the marginalized communities of TikTok. Here you go.
You're going to be shocked what I have to say about this.
Okay. Did you get enough of that flavor? Go ahead.
I could date.
No!
You want to know why?
Why?
Because I know she can go in the garage and do her own thing for like 8 hours. I know it. She's not going to be like, what are we doing? What do you want to do? Hey, you want to go for this? She's just going to be, I'm just going to be fucking watching your mom's house on the couch, and I'm going to hear tack, 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 and I know she's all right. I kind of like this. Yeah, you got to find a lady who has her own hobbies that are not paper mache.
Okay, I got you. But what about this? When she's like, Rob, you got to hear my new song. And then it's
fine.
Fucking.
Yeah. I'll be like, hell yeah, babe, keep it up.
Hours and hours.
Yeah, I'll be like, I want you to do that, but I need like a 15-minute rendition of it. Get back in the garage. Go ahead, you master that shit. Look at her. She's in bliss.
She's great.
She's so happy. She's gonna come in a great mood.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, this is my kind of gal.
She's got a thing. That's all you need in life is a hobby, I think. Now, here's the good news for you and for everybody listening, watching. She sells tickets to live performances. You can pay to see this woman play various things like clackers or spoons or what have you. And yeah, she charges.
And just like that, our relationship fell apart. Because if she's making me go to any one of her shows, I'm out.
Oh, yeah, you got to support. You got to be supportive. Don't you want to be supportive?
No, I'll be supportive in other ways. I'm not going to watch her go play that little plastic piano on stage in front of other people and have to pretend like she did good.
You know what's
it's
so
embarrassing.
Funny is that even, someone asked me the other day, are you coming to Tom's special taping in November? And I was like, nope. No fucking way. No, we don't watch each other. Okay, here we go. This says, going through TSA with my reborn baby, part 2. So this woman essentially is carrying a newborn doll, and she's in a wheelchair. Maybe she has a broken leg. She's pretending that the doll is real, and she's got 2 dogs with her as well. So she's already, there's a lot going on.
She should be on a no-fly list. She shouldn't be allowed to fly. She's crazy. That's it. Problem solved.
And
terrorist.
Also, I do know for a fact those are not fucking what are they called? Those
service dogs?
Yeah, they're not fucking service dogs.
Of course not. None of them are.
Nobody's. Yeah. Those are just
None.
pets, you dumb bitch. We know that.
Yeah.
Okay, we fucking know. Yeah. Stupid real newborn baby. These are reborn baby. These are women that have never had newborns. Once you've had one, you're like, I'm good. I don't ever need to do that again. That was so traumatizing.
Or you just want one that shuts up all day. Like that's got to be.
great.
She just wants to feel that thing that's like on her and needs her, but doesn't actually. What is that a thing? Like reborn babies? Like is that a thing that people are into now?
It's on TikTok, and you can buy them, and they're very lifelike, and they weigh what normal babies weigh and stuff, and it's terrifying.
If I saw her getting on the plane with this is why I hate airports and I hate this stuff, because this is you're a problem. You're a real problem to me. You interfere with my entire life.
Well, with the 2 dogs already, like she's got 2 dogs. How are you getting on the plane with 2 dogs?
There's nothing about her that I go, well, at least this.
No, nothing redeeming.
I hate it all.
Yeah, she sucks.
She's getting on
Instead
the
of
plane.
praying with your hands, you can also pray with 1 hand and 1 foot, or with 2 hands and feet. This way you have not only prayed, but also stretched your toes. And don't forget to walk barefoot and to wear barefoot shoes.
Can I tell you, I just bought toe separators from Amazon.
It's good for you.
Well, I like to walk a lot. I get at least 10,000 steps a day. And one of my toes started going underneath one of my other toes and creating like a callus.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I think I need I was like, are toe separators a thing? And I went on Amazon and they're a big thing. So like, I think I'm going to sleep with my right foot with toe separators on from now on.
Or you could see a doctor.
Well, he's just going to tell me that I got to separate my toes.
You think so?
What else is he going to do? Stop walking?
No, but maybe give you like a splint to straighten it out or something to wear.
That's what a toe separator is.
Okay. No, you're right.
right?
Yeah, Rob, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You don't need a toe.
I'm doing great.
Your toe is turning into a callus. You're doing good, man.
You're doing good.
All right.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're here at 4 a.m. in the morning and nobody's here. It's awesome. No one's here at the gym. It's so awesome, dude. I was here yesterday at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
But there's people here. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to go at 4 a.m. I'm going to hit the gym. No excuses. Get it. There's no excuses. We're
No
getting
excuses.
this. Come on, let's go.
He's
4
like-
a.m. Let's go.
He's like Mark Wahlberg.
No excuses. Come
He's
on now.
Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg, a clown, and Uncle Junior from Sopranos, all mixed in one. Can you look up Uncle Junior from Sopranos? His glasses. that's what he's wearing. Yeah.
He totally has those.
You know what's so confusing about this? There you go. Yeah, he's Uncle Clown. You know what's so confusing to me about this guy is you would think somebody who does that to themselves loves attention. So why would he want to be in the gym alone?
That's what I was wondering. Like, is he doing it so people don't stare at his face because he's covered in face tattoos?
But then the whole reason people do that is because they want attention, don't they?
I don't know. You know, I do think you started. Like, I have a feeling when he was
Sorry,
on
was that too loud for you?
When he was on methamphetamine in his 20s, like, this was a great idea. And now that he's 40 and he's not on the meth anymore, it's like, what do? You can't have all that lasered off, right?
Yeah, he's like the finance guy. He's like, oh yeah, I'm in the gym with the tattoos today. Everybody wants to look at me. He's over it, you know.
Hey, at least he's working out though. Oh, here we go.
Power, baby. Up next, we have an open sport martial arts creative performance. Nicholas Kajia. Front roll, back roll.
Ooh.
Excellent agility here at the American Internationals in Atlantic City.
What do you
at
think?
The Haraz Casino and Resort.
Haraz? You just say Haraz Casino?
He did.
Haraz. Wow. Haraz Casino.
I've done that place. Not
Haraz Casino. I've spent more time in casinos than anyone you'll probably ever have on this show. I've stayed at Harrah's for months at a time.
Harrah's,
I've never heard one person say Haraz Casino.
And
That is brilliant.
He's reporting from Haraz.
Yeah, I'm like, is that the Middle East? That's what I thought he was like. And then I
Hamas.
realized he's saying Harrah's?
Yeah, they never told him
Holy
the
cow.
name of the hotel. You're
I
welcome
wonder
to
what he
Harrah's.
calls Caesars.
Caesars. Kaisers. Well, I mean, yeah.
By the way, this guy's a black belt. Come on.
Yeah, he's amazing. What's wrong with you? You've never seen agility like that
I think he's
before?
a white belt.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's good, great. He's moving around the mat, great. He's calling all the right stuff, but I don't think he's a black belt.
Okay.
I think black belt backflips are a
Okay,
little...
well, you know what? Harrah's Haraz. I think he's a
Haraz.
black belt.
You say
I
Haraz?
haven't had anyone buy one from me, actually. I've just made a few of them. But this is pretty. I like this one.
This is what you're doing with
I don't know if you can
paper
see
mache.
it.
This is you right here. I see no difference between her and you.
Oh, I like it. I'm going to keep it for my display at my vendor events.
So
Please tell me that's eggplant.
No, it's her placenta
I know.
display, a placenta dream catcher, which is cool because dream catchers, they're not usually made out of organic materials. And I'm trying to find the positive of this dream catcher.
It's so like there's just nothing about she's even using is that a medical pad or like a wee pad that she's making it on?
Oh, right. It's a wee pad.
Just all of this is
But
horrible.
how do you keep the placenta from getting rotten and smelly?
I don't like any of I don't
Maybe
like
you
any
have
of
to
this.
shellac it or
I don't know.
lacquer.
You know what else I see people like this doing? They use their kitchen scissors to do everything.
Yeah.
Like they open an Amazon package,
I do
they make
that.
a fucking placenta
I do
sandwich or whatever she's doing, and then they cut the chicken
I
pack
do that
open. That is
all
mommy.
day.
That is
All
so
day.
disgusting. That is so disgusting. That bothers me so much.
You got it.
It's so gross. To use
You
your
got it.
kitchen scissors to open Amazon
I do.
packages.
You know why?
You're an animal.
You know why?
You're an animal.
Because they're sharp. They're nice and sharp, and they
all
work
scissors
fast.
are sharp.
Not as sharp as
another.
the kitchen scissors.
Mommy, this is the whole Pazsitzky effect. You can get two scissors.
No. Next, you're gonna tell me that I shouldn't be wiping my hands on my pants, which I do, and now I've upgraded.
I'm fine with that.
To napkin dress. There's a dress that I have that I wipe my hands on.
You and Tom had me over for dinner, and you made chicken for me, and now I know you cut the chicken.
Yeah.
packages with your fucking Amazon box scissors, and it's disgusting.
You're welcome.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
You're welcome.
I can't believe you did that.
Okay, here you go.
I want you to produce me some cabbage, carrots, and corn. I want you to produce me some green beans. I want you to produce me some lettuce. I want you to produce me some produce. 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 I want you to produce me some spinach.
What do you think is...
I want you to produce me all the vegetables
OCD?
required for a healthy diet. I want you to produce me some produce.
Who's he talking to?
I want you to produce me
I
some
don't know.
produce. I want you to
You know what it is? Is it that he figured out that the word produce and produce, it's spelled the same, but it's like Harrah's Harraz? Like, do you think that he's like, oh, I get it. The word produce, it's the same word, but it's not.
I want you to produce me some produce.
Yeah, he thought it was funny, and now he's just like...
Produce me some produce. I want you to produce me some produce. I want you to produce me some produce.
He just keeps going and going.
I like him. See, this is a look into his head. Like, my head has the things that go on all day.
Please.
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 Yeah.
I want you to produce me
He's
some
still
produce.
going.
What else is his feed like? Like, what is he like?
You don't want to know.
I don't know. I'm really interested in what else he does.
I don't know. Let's keep going. These people were having dinner in the air, and one of the harnesses broke. Do you like to travel?
Can I tell you? I have no feeling for when bad things happen to people like this.
So these people are like, this looks like it's in Florida, maybe in Miami.
God.
And they're up in like a crane, and it's a bar in the sky. And then, of course, one of the harnesses breaks.
Oh, Lord, it's not. Oh!
Yeah, of course.
This is terrifying.
So we start raving, we're excited, I'm recording, everything kind of felt fine, and then as we're going up, it started shaking a little bit. It was like, whoa, wait, why is it shaking? And then when we got all the way to the top, it banged, and then when the rope popped, we tilted, started spinning, banging on the wall, we're screaming. Glass and bottles were flying everywhere. A girl's nose got busted. Even the workers were crying and ducking down and trying to hide. And then they finally lowering us down. And then when we finally got to the ground, it hit the ground because
It hit the ground.
And then
they were lowering us and lowering us.
Can I tell you, this is the problem with dating. Women want to do things just to do things.
Yeah.
They just can't sit still. That's why the girl in the garage doing the fucking knick-knack paddywhack. I'm like, I could see, because I know she's all right. She's not going to go, hey, there's a restaurant that just opened on a crane down the street. You want to go? I'll be like, go in the garage and spin your shit around. You love that, Where this is like, this is what they make you do when you're dating. They go, oh my God, did you hear about the crane bar?
Yeah.
And no, I
so
never want to
fun.
hear about it. Yeah, and it's
so
the opposite. It's like,
novel.
it's like, you know what made me the most angry? Like right after COVID, when it was okay to really fly again, they were doing flights to nowhere for people who loved flying and missed it during COVID.
What?
So you could get on a flight here at Austin Airport, fly around, and it just comes back to, and people were cheering on the plane, yes, we love and that's what these people do. It's like, you can't sit still. You can literally leave this room right now and come back in 48 hours and you'd be like, hey, I'd be like, what's up? I don't need restaurants in the sky. I don't just chill.
Yeah, I think too, I'm really averse to manufactured fun like this too, where you're
hate it.
You know what I really hate? Oh my God. And it is my nightmare. You'll see it in places like Nashville, mostly these bridal capitals. It's where it's a pedal bar. Yeah. They're getting drunk and pedaling together.
Yeah. And they're always in great shape, those ladies. They're not sweating at all, and they're in cowboy boots here because they think it's cute. Yeah. So they're sweating. They're in these their feet stink.
Nightmare.
Whole thing is just awful.
I mean, look, having a drink, cool, but I don't want to do it anywhere novel, anywhere where I have to exercise, anywhere dangerous.
No, I want, when I used to drink, it was give me the dark, I want a place that you're is that place open? And then you go inside and there's a guy who's what do you want? And you can't say anything but I want tequila on the rocks. He's here, bang, give it to you.
You know what also I don't care for, don't tell Tom, is like fine dining experiences where they light the shit on fire or like
oh yeah, I don't want
it's
tricks.
50 courses and I'm like, I don't want to sit here. I want to eat and I want to leave. I don't want to be here.
If the food's great, I'm okay with it. I went somewhere here last night and had a short rib that came on the bone.
Oh, that's good.
Fucking phenomenal.
Did they light it on
so
fire?
Good. Nothing. They had a thing where the woman was like, well, we have like a flaming board that your thing could come on. I was like, I don't want to hear anything. I just want my food. Like I don't want a circus. Like I don't.
I know.
It's like, you know, now when like you go to clubs and stuff, they come out with these like lighting up wands and with your a sign with your name on it. It's like I'm trying to fucking get drunk. Like what is a parade for me?
I know. And I also don't really like any extra attention from the wait staff or anything. Like it's okay. You don't have to like talk to me about the dishes. Like I know what I like. Like I did my homework. I know why I'm here. I don't need you to. I don't want to make small talk. I'm good, dude. I'm like.
See, anyway. we were talking about this yesterday. The whole like on an Uber putting like "don't talk to me."
Yeah.
And it's like I just don't have the heart to do it, but I think I might start. It's time because what somebody was saying is like, well, maybe you could be doing the Uber person a favor.
Yeah,
maybe they
don't
feel like
want
they have to be like, hey, how are you? Because it'll give them like a better tip or rating. Where it's like I want one of my best friends in New York, who's probably the nicest guy I know. I've told this story a lot. So you used to not be able to set preferences on Uber, like don't talk to me. So he put his name as don't talk to me. So they would know not to. And he was the nicest kid I knew. And I'd be like, I couldn't get in.
Yeah.
Because I'm asking this person a favor to like drive me somewhere. And they're doing this thing. And I'm in their car. So it's like, listen, if they want to talk to me, I'm not just going to be like, hey, don't fucking talk to me.
No, I know.
Feels really rude.
Feels rude. I agree. I only tip, I rank based on smell and driving style. Like if the guy's got a lot of cologne, that gives me a headache. I don't want to smell it. If it reeks of cigarettes and cologne, forget about it.
You should be able to say why you're not tipping. Like you should be able to be
I
like...
still tip, but I won't like give him the stars or whatever. I won't rate him. I won't give him a negative rating. I just won't.
But see, that's the thing. If you go like for a bad rating, they're like, why? And I feel bad like pulling someone's rating down. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
But I would like to let him know what he's doing. Like, dude, it's powerful back here. Like you stink.
I don't think you smell yourself though. You just don't smell yourself. When you put that much cologne on, those guys don't smell it anymore.
Yeah.
That's all of Eastern Europe. Okay, one last TikTok.
Hello, everybody. So I decided to, why not, make a collection update on my vacuums here.
It's a cool shirt.
Yeah, so as you can see here, it's Don't Mind the Cat. It's pretty much been the same. Maybe some machines have been moved around.
Why would we mind the cat?
Nothing really much has changed. And as you can see over here, nothing much has changed with this stuff over here. Then if we walk in here, some machines that were in here, they were like junk. Like they were broken. Why I kept broken things, I don't know. But they're gone. Even I organized this. It doesn't look like it. But yeah.
Ironically,
nothing much is really changing here besides
a room full of vacuums, filthy carpet. How's that going?
Wow. I didn't even, yeah. I just, this is the most, I hate this guy. I hate like, what are you?
Rob, what's wrong with you? Don't you collect anything?
No. I collect empty space.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little update.
I enjoyed the update.
Vacuum collection.
I loved it. He's got a vacuum
There
collection.
should be a movie about like the vacuums come to life and kill him.
No.
Like they attack
How
him.
dare you?
Yeah.
Rob, he's collecting vacuums. I hope he sells them. They look like they're in good shape.
But that's a lot of money. Like, aren't
It's a
vacuums like
ton.
$100 each? Like these things. That's a fucking lot. That's like at least 10 grand. Like right
Money
there,
in
probably.
the bank, dude. Sell these vacuums.
What's this guy doing?
He's sitting on a gold mine, is what he's.
Those loud ass old vacuums, and the bag would blow up. And the cord wasn't long
That's so
enough, so your fucking grandma would have to keep moving it around.
I know. It's fun that my kids like to vacuum. I let them. They don't know what they're doing, but I let them.
What do you think of the new eye masks on the planes? Have you seen that wraps around the headrest?
No.
Oh, can you look up the eye mask on the plane that wraps around the headrest? This is one of these things in life where I go, I really don't care what people think about me. Like the same thing with the fucking like don't talk to me in an Uber, but it feels rude. Like there's something about this where I go, I don't care what people think about me. For some reason I can't do this.
Yeah.
So that if
I can do this.
I don't know if that I can do, but what it is there's one where you have that mask on and then so you don't like fall over. Like a hood goes around the back of the seat, like that. So now you're stuck there.
I love that. I wish I would have had that 20 years of traveling.
You know what it is? I think I still have the shame of, because like when you're in first class and the people walk by, like I only fly once a year really, so I fly first class. And like when the people walk by, I do feel shame. Like I don't belong in first class and I feel bad that all those people are going back there and I'm not. Yeah. So like I think adding this would just be like, you fucking asshole. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like you just can't, it's too, like I don't deserve to be this comfortable.
No, I understand. You're still flogging yourself. You're wearing your hair shirt on the plane. I do think it looks like it pulls you back too aggressively.
It straps you in there.
It really straps your head.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, when I travel, I'll do the eye mask. I'll do a hoodie over it to cover that.
I'm down with that.
Zip that shit up and the neck thing, and then I'll pass out.
Right. See, I'm okay with all that. Yeah. But once it comes to like, because also, like there's usually a TV on the back of the seat behind you, so aren't you getting in the way of? Aren't you just like taking that person's ability to watch TV away?
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
I just don't like being a menace. It's like it brings extra attention and be like, look at the guy. You got to go see the guy in the front who's got this fucking contraption on, who like can't fly 3 hours without this spoiled, rotten.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, but you know what I did reveal to Jamie lately that I've done that I'm so proud of and happy with, and I'm so content. So I was like, it's time. I'm getting a shoehorn. So I got like a 3-foot long shoehorn by my front door. And when I put my shoes on, I just put it's 3 foot long. So you don't even have to bend over at all. You put the shoehorn in the back of the shoe. You slide your feet in. It is so nice.
Mr. Belvedere, look at you.
So nice. But here's the thing that I wasn't expecting. The 3-foot shoehorn came with a little mini shoehorn. Yeah. And when I was leaving for the airport to fly to New York, I was like, oh, let me put my shoes on. And I was putting the shoehorn thing on and I was like, wait a minute. And I didn't even realize I could do this. I'm like, I could put the little shoehorn in my book bag. Wow. And when I go through security at the airport, I can put my shoes back on with the little mini shoehorn, and I could have the mini shoehorn the whole time I'm in New York.
Wow! You just blew my mind. It changed. Carry it around with you the whole time.
I had in my backpack. There's a little slot, and I had the shoehorn in there, and it made me feel so much better.
I've never used one. I've never used one in my life. I would never even. I don't deserve a shoehorn.
You do. It's so nice to not have to bend over because sometimes like you come in, you take your shoes, you go out, you go like back and forth, and it's like just to be able to be like.
And well, hold on, but doesn't the 3-foot shoehorn, that's not long enough from a standing position, right?
Yeah, it is.
Do I have to sit down?
No. You stand up because think about your lower body. How long is from your hand to your foot?
Oh, it's like 5 feet.
Yeah, you're about 11'2", right?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, no, mommy. It is such a luxury. And by the way, it's like $9.
I know.
And it changes your whole life.
I know.
It's so sweet.
I believe
And I keep it like hidden in a corner when I'm walking out so it doesn't even, not in the way. Nothing.
You don't want people to see it. It's embarrassing. It's like a squatty potty that's out.
I'm proud of my squatty potty. I'm proud of the shoehorn.
That's disgusting.
I just said it in front of 1 million people. I don't hide it at all.
Do you at least hide the squatty potty if a lady comes to your house?
Not at all. I'll wipe the piss off of it. I'll clean it. I'll clean the piss off. Like, you know what I'll do sometimes? I just throw it in the shower and run the shower to get all the pee off.
Oh my God. Who's grosser, though? Rob Iler or Christina?
That's normal, guys.
No, Rob is far grosser. Okay, what's grosser?
What? This is normal.
Me doing paper mache and using napkin dress.
Yeah.
Or the squatty potty, and he rinses the piss off of it when a girl comes over.
That's class. Leaving the pee is gross.
Leaving the squatty potty is such a vag dryer, dude. No. I don't want to see how you shit.
You're not. You're knowing that I have proper just looking at my toilet. Then you're gonna know how I shit. Don't look at my toilet.
No, but I mean, I don't want to see you and the vision of you with your knees up to your face.
My knees are gonna be 2 inches lower if I don't use the squatty potty. That's all right.
Giving birth, like you're birthing.
Yeah.
I
do a little poop Heimlich kind of action. Yeah.
Right, Nana? Yeah, I don't like to see men's shitting apparatus.
But I mean, it's just a footstool.
It's a lot more than that. It's a custom shit stool. We have one here.
But my toilet is a custom shit vacuum.
That's okay. But do you have a washlet?
No, not now. Since I moved here, I didn't. I had it in LA. I don't have it here.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about?
You just get a tushy.
You know when you see like in hotels or like when you see people usually on 90 Day Fiance, because that's how I travel the world. When they get in a hotel and they're on the toilet, they have like, it's just like, you know that thing that used to come out of the sink and you spray water?
Yeah.
Like that's what it's like an old fashioned bidet. How do you not get water everywhere using that?
You do. That's the problem with a bidet. This is what I'm saying. Yes, this is the problem. I never knew how to use a bidet in Europe because I would splash everywhere. You're supposed to take down your whole pants, everything?
I jerked off on one of those in Vegas.
Okay. Well, that's a great story. Thank you so much, Rob, for being here.
I did.
You jerked off into a bidet?
No. Like I let it like, so I was like, what would this feel like? Cause I never used a bidet in my life. And they gave like, it was an appearance, like to do an appearance. So they gave me this like crazy nice room by myself. And I was like, I got nothing to do. I'm just like looking around for stuff to do. After I pooped, I'm like, oh, let me use a bidet for the first time. So you squat over it, you turn the knob, and then it washes your butt.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I jerked off with this thing spraying my butt with the water, it'd probably be phenomenal. So I did it.
And it was.
It was fucking awesome.
You need to get a bidet again.
And you know what? Something that nice. I only did it that one time. Never did it again.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because the bidets now are like the fucking bidet, it shoots water at you. This was just like a nice run kind of, like it was like a fountain almost. It wasn't like a direct, like that's not really pleasurable, the bidet that like shoots like a water gun, when you're at the carnival and you shoot in the clown's mouth.
Too much.
Yeah, that's what it's like. So that's not like, oh, I want to jerk off on this.
Yeah.
But in Haraz, when they gave me that really nice room, I was like, hey, let me jerk off on this bidet. Reporting live from Haraz Bidet.
You just inspired all the male listeners of this show to jerk off on their bidets. Thank you so much, Rob Iler.
God bless.
For being here and sharing that with us.
Thank you for having me. It's been a while. I miss podding with you.
It's been a long time.
We used to do Where My Mom's At all the time and have fun.
I know.
I'm happy you're better now. I'm happy you're back.
She's back. She's here. She's queer. Get used to her.
Get well soon, Tom.
Yeah, get well soon. He's in rehab.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love you, mommies. Okay. Until next time. Meow.
Well, how would you know how to identify a stinky beef?
Take her to a club.
I can tell you some other ways.
Finger her and then take a chance and go smell it. Booty cheeks opening. Why are you sweating? Opens up, opens up, opens up. Booty cheeks opening. Why are you sweating? Opens up, opens up, opens up. Booty cheeks opening. Why are you sweating? Opens up, opens up, opens up. Booty cheeks opening. And then the smell comes out.
Where are you credentialed, Dr. Mel?
Take her to a club. Then you can try smelling dirty underwear.
Definitely.
Just eat that stinker. Eat that stinker. Just eat that stinker. Eat that stinker.
I mean, if we're gonna go through the trouble of having her twerk and then finding her dirty undies and sniffing them, why not just hook up with her and find out